week. You know, there's always people waiting, which always makes me happy. So, how are you guys doing today? Get this going. We've got some silly video game Castlevania music on in the background. So let's make this happen, kids. All right, so we got three commissions lined up already. So let's get this cracking, a crack-a-lackin'. Got in a good spot today. I don't have to play too much here. And as always, remember, if you're enjoying what we're doing here, feel free to like the video. Hey, what's up, Robert? How's it going, man? Gee, I wonder what our first commission is. We're starting with a mushroom cloud. It's got a unique flavor, though. I'll say that one. This one's going to be fun. Alright. Oh, look, we've got numbers in this cloud. I will say I like spins on things we've done, so... Alright. We got the Do Not Disturb on, so we're gonna have a nice long stream today and see how it goes. Yeah, this is a commentary drawing. This is for our friend Hatbox Mike, who wanted a commentary on how GPK blew up last year. I also finished up another card for the horror set, which I will reveal later on in the stream. As always, I'm more than always happy at how quickly I can knock out atom bombs. It just speaks to how many I've done over the years. You know, I was going to do a closed eye thing, but I'm not actually feeling that. So... always give yourself room to change up what you're doing. Here we go. Got some eyeballs going. Like those eyes. And now we'll do the nose. Hey, what's up, Funky Monkey? We'll also be doing a sketch for Funky Monkey today. I think it's in April showers we're going to be doing. Shorten that head up a little bit. I done loads last and they all ended up on eBay. Yeah, I usually only do like 1 or 2 atom bombs per set, you know. I try to just get a lot of variance in there. I know I actually got my first sketch invite to a non-garbage pail kid set in a while today. I got an invite for this Legends of Lucha Libre set that Rocket Ink Studios is doing. I remember I sent them samples like a year plus ago, and I never heard back from them, but then I heard back from them today. So I'm gonna do some So I'm gonna do some Lucha Libre cards. So that's right up my alley. Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, I don't usually get a lot of sketch set invites because I turn down most of the Star Wars ones. I turn down most of the Star Wars ones because I don't find them that interesting anymore. I could get back on it doing Star Wars. I just don't really want to. Because, like, I can just draw a Star Wars character on my personal stock and sell it. Like, when Boba Fett showed up in The Mandalorian, I did a Boba Fett card, and I think I sold it for, like, $70 on eBay. It's not always about money, but, like, Star Wars, they want you to do so much, and it's always a pain in the ass, and they're very happy to reject shit, and I'm just, like, too old for that. Just rather do stuff I want at this point. You know, it's not anything personal. I don't really, never really had a problem selling my Star Wars APs. You know, it's just like you have to draw so many characters just to fill up. Like they want you to draw so many cards, and half the time you're doing stuff you think is boring just to draw the one or two cards you want to draw. Atom bombs, halo, explosions, little green. This is all supposed to be money. Yeah, I'm gonna start working on vacation in the next week or so. Hey, what's up, Frankenfrog? And like I said, if you're new to the channel, feel free to give us a like and a subscribe. You know, we like to have fun here, and I appreciate the support, I swear we have lots of fun content that makes it worth your time. Oh, here's the newest card. This is a kind of a deep cut for my horror set. This is an atom bomb card based on a horror movie called Scanners. It's a character whose brain explodes in the movie. Well, his whole head explodes. So all that stuff is going to be brain bits and viscera. So there's some deep cut cards. And going to be some mainstream horror characters too. Excuse me. Just had lunch a minute ago. Yeah, I'm not going to ink any of them until I finish. I think there's going to be around 6 to 8 cards in this set. Ayo, what's up, Bavo? So I think we're going to try to do like four cards for today's stream. I know three of the slots are taken up, so I got room for at least one more commission today if anybody wants to get one done. So I'm willing to go a bit long today since we've been doing pretty long streams all week. Look at that. That's pretty fun. All right, here we go. In case you missed it, we are breaking out new Tombos today. This is a new green I haven't used before. Just so we can get a little bit of detail on this money. You know, by detail, I mean squiggles that from afar will look like writing on the money. Is a hat tip if you're ever doing money, make it a light green, outline it with a darker green, do a circle and 2 squiggles, and it looks like a dot, like money. See? Squiggle, squiggle, circle, outline. Now you got money. Nice. I need to get some new ones. Mine's are starting to run out and the brush tips aren't sharp anymore. Yeah, you should always spend a little bit of money on brush pens, or what I mean is don't let them get too raggy. You know, I think I got these at Michael's around Black Friday. They have big sales on these. So I tend to buy buy in bulk then. Hey, what's up, Kenneth? How's it going, man? You know, it's worth it to get 3 or 4 sets for $7, and then just have them for the year. Yeah, although they're getting a little cheap on their coupons now. They used to have 40% off or 50% off coupons, and now those are really rare and far between. I think it's because during the pandemic, their business really blew up, so they're just kind of taking advantage. I miss that just because I always used to get tons of frames from them. You know, so now I kind of just wait around for the 40% coupons and stock up on poster frames. Thanks, man. Yeah, exactly. See, that's how I work. I'm not trying to break the bank on art supplies, you know? I wait for sales and I stock up. I'm going to have to buy some sketchbooks in the next week or two, because I'm going to do that horror convention, and I do a lot of caricatures at horror shows. And mainly I've been using, my sketchbooks as backers for the sketches here. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm running low on sketchbooks. I mean, realistically, I'm sure I could do these on the back of a piece of cardboard or chipboard, but for me, it's about at least having the nice visual on the stream. Although I really dirty these up so fast. These used to give me a much better life, but I used to only do 1 or 2 cards a stream, It is what it is. I have no problem with using up some sheets just to, get a nice white background. No, I don't think I've ever heard of them. What kind of pens are they? I mean, realistically, I tend to just kind of stick to the stuff that I like, you know? Some people don't like Prismacolors, you know? I like them. But I also like these chart packs and Copics. That's kind of like what I stick to. I know some artists I do watch use watercolor pens, but oh, well, I am getting more into using colored pencils again. But I kind of try to stay away from stuff unless I find it really works for me. Oh, yeah, see, I wouldn't really have a use for paint pens for what I'm doing, you know? Especially like at the speed I do stuff at, you know? I use a paint. The only paint pen I use is a white one, you know, and that's more as a highlight thing. There we go. Go here, go here. You know, we're gonna go in darker with the lines around the bottom of the nose and the mouth later anyway. That being said, we are pretty close to being done. Any advice on a good white gel pen or white pen for our highlights? All the ones I buy never last or they're awful. Yeah, there's one I like. I think, where is it? Where is it hiding? I got like, this is my problem. I need to be better at, oh, yeah, see, I work on paper. So trying to think what this one is, because unfortunately I've rubbed out the name of the pen, but if you look for something like this, I've had this for like a couple years now, and it works really good for me. So maybe look for something like this. The fact that I've had it this long and it's still like, you know, gives a nice result and works on sketch cards is something I like. And it dries quick. I've seen some people like Jim Lee. I don't know. Let me look. Extra fine plastic nib, fast drying. Sony polymers. I think it's acrylic if it's a polymer. Weatherproof something. Yeah, I don't think it's oil. Some people, and I've seen Jim Lee, who's a famous comic artist, do this, and I did it for a while. Actually, use whiteout pens. Here's the thing with whiteout pens, though, and why it works for him and why it worked for me for a minute. You use that whiteout pen, you like break it open and you use it then. It doesn't keep. You're gonna go through those quick if you use those. Use it, and then it's like boom, done. Throw it away. Don't save it because it won't be as thick and it'll be gloopy moving forward. But if it's a one-time use thing, like you're doing a bunch of drawings at once or something, like at a convention or something, it'll do the job. So yeah, but also the other thing Jim Lee does that I don't like is, because I used to do this and I won't do it now, is do drawings with Sharpies. I mean, mind you, if you're doing like a loose sketch, like you're set up for an appearance and you're just doing loose sketches, then yeah, fine. But dude, if you're doing anything, I can't use them anymore because I would go through so many. I'd go through like a pack of 20 Sharpies at a convention, and I would get so sick from the smell of a Sharpie. There's one time, and this sounds gross, but it's true, man. I like blew my nose at the end of the convention. It was black from like the Sharpie, you know? Because you're breathing in that stuff, man. It's not good for you. So yeah, I don't use Sharpies anymore. I don't even like how they look like when they dry anymore, to be honest with you. Yeah, dude. I get those really thick ones just to fill in all the black in the background. Here's the thing, when I first got into doing stuff at conventions and all that, I was way too generous with my art for both the price and quality. I do like stuff I would probably charge like $100+ now for like $10. You know, it's just, you know, and that's the thing. You learn when you're you learn the hard way when you do stuff, you know? It's not like I'm not going to give people stuff that's not worth their money, but like you got to be careful not to give too much where you're like feeling exploited. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, this is for somebody, this would be a really complicated sketch, you know? But at this point, I've done so many, it's my experience, and I know how to do something like this. So it's like, you know, for me, I'm like practicing my skills and doing something that I feel is worth the time, you know? But I think that's the difference between like me and somebody else. You know, somebody might do this and like, oh, this sketch is going to take me like months, or it's going to be 3 or 4 weeks. Oh, hey, what's up, Jason? What's going on, man? Yeah, and that's the thing. It's hard because, like, even when you have people who are telling you, like, oh, Victor, you're charging too little, because this used to be my thing. Like, you know, I used to, like, do, like, I would, you know, oh, draw you as a zombie. And it's a thing I would do at conventions. Oh, yeah, it's no problem. I'm glad to share my info. You know, I'd do these, like, caricatures, like, somebody would sit down and, you know, it'd be like, oh, I'm gonna draw you as a zombie, right? Like, say it'd be like a guy who looks kind of like this or something. Like, mind you, this is I'm not doing my stuff is more photorealistic or something, right? Let's say a guy like this walks up to my thing, right? It's like, Victor, draw me as a zombie. Sure, that'll be $10, right? Because this is what I used to charge for this, and I do something like this. I mean, mind you, you know, it'd be like zombie, you know, like really like you know, something like this, and like then there'd be like graves in the background and a moon and clouds and bats and shit. And he would get this for $10, right? And this would be 9 by 12. That's what I would do at conventions. You know what I'm saying? And that's giving your art away, dude. It is. And it got to like, oh, I'll do it in color for 20, you know? And it's like, at this point, if I'm going to do this at a convention, I'm like, you would get something like this for 25, you know? And that would still be worth it because it'd be really detailed, you know? And you see how quick I do stuff. You know why I'm so fast? There was a con I did in Phoenix, like in 2000, like I'm going to say like 12 or 13. It was a 4-day con. I did this draw you for $10. You know how many of these I did? I did 240 over like 2 or 3 days. 240 of these sketches like this. Not counting upsells to color or something. And yeah, it was like, you know, that's like, yeah, it's like over $2,000, man. But I'm like, how much of that is me giving away, like, you know, my work, you know, because it's way, way worth that, way worth way more than that. It used to take way longer. But the upside of it in the long term is it made me learn how to draw really quickly. So I don't look at it as like, oh man, I left all that money on the table. You know, it's a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I hope you guys get what I'm going at. If you're working on something, you know, feel free to charge what you think it's worth. But after a while, if you get really good, realizing you have to raise your prices because the quality's gone up. You know what I mean? Oh, thanks for the compliments, guys. Yeah, all I want to do is encourage you guys who are artists, you know? Oh, thanks. Yeah, you know, you just learn. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoy drawing. I enjoy this time with you guys. It's also sharpening my skills, you know? I know you know, I would charge more too, you know. I mean, I charge more for more complicated stuff. You know, if you guys have gotten a quote from me where you want something like really specific, like a family photo or, you know, something that isn't just like a copy of a card or something I can do really quickly, you know, I'm going to charge like 100, 125, 150, something like that, you know, because it's going to take me more time and all that. And I think that's fair, you know, but, you know, this I'm like, all right, I'm going to do a sketch. It's going to be 30 minutes. It's going to be like, you know, 55, $60. And that's, you know, that's how it is. Or $50 with shipping, whatever. You know, and it gets, you know, yeah, exactly. I've gotten people who've asked me really, really complicated stuff, and then like, well, that's only going to be like $50, right? I'm like, no, no, it's not. Oh, that's cool. Like the custom labels, or like even wax and everything. Yeah, and see, there we go. This was a 28-minute sketch, you know, and I feel like, you know, I could have charged more, but you know, I had fun doing it. Good customer. He's gonna come back, you know. Mike's gotten so much stuff for me, and you know, thanks, man. And that's it. You know, I think this atom bomb came out really cute. I like the concept. You know, I'm actually gonna add one more thing since it's still a couple minutes till the top of the hour. Just, you know, Yeah, and at no time do I feel like I phoned this in. It's a really fair sketch. It looks rad, you know? I'm sure if somebody got this, something like this in a pack, they'd put it on eBay and it would sell, if this was an official card, it would sell for like at least a few $100, you know? But I'm not going to charge that because I'm not that guy, you know? All right. And mind you, I did a drawing lesson and analogy while I do that sketch. So, you know. But yeah, if any of you guys are in Arizona next month, I am doing a Comic-Con where I'll be doing caricatures like that and charging more than $10. All right. Oh yeah, what's the next one we're doing? Dead Ted with a heart. Oh yeah, I appreciate it, man. See, I try to be reasonable in my pricing and also in the time that you get these, because I don't think it's cool for people to like say, "Oh, you want a commission? How long is that going to be? Oh, 6 months to a year." I've had people tell me that when like I've seen them do commissions at a con and they get them done in half an hour. Yeah, we're live. Hey, what's up, Patrick? You know, I like keeping my commission list moving. You know what I mean? So as many people can get the art they want. All right. Let's see. Oh, it's 5 on the nose. Let's see how long it'll take me to draw this guy. Hey, what's up, Larry? All right, here we go. This is a dead Ted that I've only drawn a couple times before. It's the Love Struck one. That's a long time, man. I think at least one of them is, or no, two of them are. No, I would like to, but unfortunately, the guy who the last Mars Attack set. Shoot, we're lucky to talk with you while you do stuff for us. There needs to be more like you, Victor. Oh, I appreciate that, dude. No, I want to do Mars Attacks, and unfortunately, the last set, Uprising, I think the guy who did it just licensed Mars Attacks from Topps and did his own set, and he's kind of very particular in what he wants. And he kind of badmouths artists that he doesn't like on his page, you know, from what I saw. So, I don't know. I sent him some samples. He didn't want me to do his set, although that was a while back. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll luck out in the future and get in on a Mars Attack set. I don't know. I would like to do Mars Attacks at some point, though. Fun fact, though, I don't really like drawing Alien Ian, the Mars Attacks GPK kid. I don't know why, I'm just not crazy about his design. Even though I love Mars Attacks. Patrick Giles is kind of fast with sketches. Just grab 3 more off of him. Oh, yeah, I'm not too familiar with him. But that's cool. No. I have not heard from GPK boys. That's cool though. You know, if they get around to me, cool. If not, you know. Yeah, some people are better with getting back to commissions than others. I know. I saw a lot of drama about Toothless Jay this week. How he's kind of, but he does a lot of stuff. I don't know. I don't want to dog people for being fast or slow. People got different stuff going on. This is what I do full time, so it's kind of unfair to judge other people by how fast or slow I can do compared to other people. Am I on late tonight? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna run long. I got this sketch and one more, and that's all I have for today. Just three sketches, so I'll probably be open for at least one more commission tonight, maybe more depending on how I'm feeling. No, I don't know what that is. The dingleberry. I don't know what that is. All right. Yeah, my whole deal at this point is just keep this stream fun, get do as many commissions as I can for people on here, and hopefully people like it. And hopefully I'm not taking too long on anybody's stuff. I mean, I'm trying to get back to people pretty quickly. Hey, what's up, Hollis? Oh, nice. What are you cooking for the family? Looks pretty good so far. Yeah, this drawing's a little more complicated than the one I just did, so I want it to look good. All right. Oh, thanks, Larry. I appreciate that. My long-term goal is to at least get a nomination or honorable mention in the GPK News Awards this year. Maybe we can win Best Art Stream. Can you do a full atom bomb where you can see him pushing the button? Probably. Although I did just do an atom bomb like a half an hour, a minute ago. It's like I did an atom bomb like just now. Atom bomb. Oh, okay. I will check it out. Yeah, maybe next year. I don't know. I'm just joking around. I don't expect to get any GPK award. Yeah, it's taken. That was a commission from earlier. I still have at least one commission spot open for today. But we'll see. I might run long, and I'm probably going to run long today, so, you know. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't want you guys to think I'm anti-atom bomb or anything. Like, I just don't like to draw. Oh, thanks, Mike. You're the best around. You can't see me. My time is now. Bum ba dum bum. Bum ba dum bum. I just don't like to draw the same character more than once on the same stream, you know? It's just for variety's sake, you know what I mean? I'm not opposed to doing the same character on the same stream. I just twice on the same stream. I just you know, I think it's good to have variety. Yeah, that's part. Oh, I was halfway into John's video on the order, then Victor went live, so it might be a surprise. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I try to keep my live times the same every week for the 3 days. Just so everybody knows, I usually go live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4:30 for about 90 minutes. You know, that way everybody knows, all right, Victor, this is Victor's time, you know? I don't want to step on other people's time if I can. So I feel like at this point, like, it's kind of pretty established that this is the time I go live, you know? But also, you know, if when I've had other people message me like, "Hey, I'm gonna do a break. Can you move your time?" You know, and I've been amenable to that too, because I think it's good to support like the community as a whole. You know. This one's coming out really good, actually. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah. That's also like why if I have streams go up on Monday or Friday, usually they're like pre-tapes, you know, so that way you can just watch them whenever. What do you guys think of this one? Are you liking it? All right, cool, guys. I had somebody tell me, like, not that long ago, they don't get why I don't ink it first. I'm like, you just need to watch me draw stuff, and then you'll get why I don't ink it, you know? I really like Haunted Hollis just because I like the expression on his face when he's upside down. I think it's cool that he's like drawn upside down and he's still such a good drawing. My favorite, the one I draw the most is probably Dead Ted, you know, besides Atom Bomb. But I like drawing Dead Ted a lot just because I like the lighting, the hard lighting on both sides of his face. And usually he's pretty fun, you know? I like that he's just like this fun kid zombie, you know? he still has adventures and shit like that, you know? I don't know if you guys know. Well, you guys probably know who Jeff Zapata is. He has he created his own fan theory that Dead Ted is Joe Blow's corpse. I personally don't like that theory. You know, I just kind of think that he's just like a dead kid who saw all these other weird kids having fun, like Garbage Pail Kids, and wanted to get in on it. But I think that's the cool thing about Garbage Pail Kids is that there's no backstory to these, so you can make up whatever lore you want to it. But yeah, personally, I don't like the idea that he would be dead Joe Blow. You know, it just doesn't make sense because he interacts with other Garbage Pail Kids. Have you guys seen this thing where the thing I'm talking about yeah, I know. I just don't count those books as canon, you know? Cuz his origin would have had to have been set by the person who created him in my mind. But I do like Jeff's art though. I just don't like that theory. I like my theory because it makes Dead Ted more like Casper the Friendly Ghost, you know, where he's just like a ghost and he's like, oh, I want to have fun with Wendy the Witch and stuff. That's like a few years ago when people were saying Casper the Friendly Ghost is Richie Rich's ghost, but he has amnesia. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, you know, and I like that idea better, you know. And yeah, and just on the real side, if it turned out that was the official origin that Topps was going with, that he's zombie Joe Blow, I would probably like this character way less. Like if he was zombie Joe Blow, he should have like a hat or bubble gum on him or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm weirdly passionate about this. I'm like, that idea's dumb. Yeah, each his own, you know. I think everybody has kind of like a head canon, you know, like this idea of their favorite character that's different from everybody else, you know. Like there's a version of, you know, there's people who really no, John Pound would be the guy. John Pound would be the guy who created Dead Ted. So he's the one whose opinion I would take. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, I get that Jeff worked for Topps and wrote the books. I'm not discounting his expertise, but it's just he can say that theory is real or whatever. That that's the official thing, but I wouldn't accept it. You know what I mean? Because he's not the creator of that character. Oh yeah. Well, see, then that goes with what I'm saying, that he's like a zombie child. You know. So see, that makes more sense to me. You know. But yeah, it also goes to show that they weren't thinking of a backstory for these characters when they came up with them, which is a reason that I like them. I don't have to buy into the backstory. I just like the design of the character. It's like Bane in Batman. He has like, if the first backstory of Bane is just that he's serving his father's prison sentence, so he grew up in a prison, and then after that he did experiments with venom to get out of jail, but he educated himself in prison. And then, years went on, they kept tweaking his story where he's just like, Ra's al Ghul is really his father, or all this other stuff. And it's like, dude, no, you're just changing it. That's not the original backstory. Oh, thanks, man. I got into the character because of this simple backstory that, like, Bane is just like, Batman if he had been a criminal, essentially. Of course, John Pound created every character in OS1. So he created Atom Bomb. He created Atom Bomb, Nasty Nick, Mad Mike, everything. Yep. Yeah, I don't really either, man. I honestly I have a hard time even accepting Batman with Robin. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, Batman should kind of be a loner. It doesn't really make sense that he would have like a kid sidekick. Like, I've come to like, I like that now most things do Batman as an older guy, and it's just like Nightwing and shit. I'm like, okay, see, I'm fine with that, because, then I don't have to make allowances for these other characters. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, I think in the documentary it says that he did all the back art. All right, let's do the cloud, the moon behind him. Yeah, we're gonna get this one done pretty quick. See, this is turning out to be an interesting stream. We're talking about GPK lore. I think that's one of the reason I like Garbage Pail Kids. I can't. I've never done any tattoos. I kind of wish instead of grad school I'd done a tattoo apprenticeship sometimes, because I'm sure I would make a lot of money doing tattoos. Yeah, well, they could do a way better job now, because they could do the Garbage Pail Kids in CGI and make it look just like the artwork, or just animated and look just like the artwork. You know what I mean? We'll be done with this one in a minute. Yeah, well, yeah, that's one of my things. I would have liked to have learned how to do tattoos in a previous life, but alas, I did not go that route. It does look good. I'm hoping I should email Netflix and see if I can get a screener of the first one, since it comes out in a couple weeks. Oh, thanks, man. I got yelled at by a publicist this week because I had put my Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard review up too early. It's like the studio's pissed at you. I'm like, oh, it's an accident. It'll never happen again. It's like, geez, I got to be more careful about watching those embargo times. Yeah, here's a fun fact. I mean, some of you guys probably know this, obviously, but you guys know I review movies, right? So if I request to review a movie from Netflix that hasn't come out yet, the review stuff is tied to my Netflix account. So when I log into Netflix, there's an extra row that shows up that says, screening content, and you like click on the movie on a movie that hasn't come out yet, and this thing comes up on Netflix where I have to put in a 4-digit code to watch it. So there's a hidden row on Netflix that no one ever sees unless you're like a review person. All right, I'm just gonna throw a little yellow on his face, and we'll call this one done. Thanks, man. Disney Plus isn't like that. They like just send you they have this like a private like streaming site that no one can get to. There we go. That one came out pretty good. No, I'm gonna request that though. I saw the trailer for it today. It looked pretty cool. Dude, there's a part in that new He-Man trailer where He-Man has like this blanket over him and he rips it off. And I swear to God, I don't know if you guys watch anime or have ever seen anime. There's this anime called Fist of the North Star that came out in 1987. And the main guy is this like barbarian kind of guy named Kenshiro. And that shot is exactly the same. He's like this drifter with a blanket on him. He just rips it off and he's all buff underneath. I'm like, dude, this is like straight up Fist of the North Star. Yeah, dude, I like the trailer because at least like they're like going deep. Like I swear to God, I watched that trailer and it shows fucking Roboto kicking somebody's ass. Do you guys remember Roboto? That toy where he's like his torso is clear and you see all the moving gears inside. I was like, what the hell? Roboto's in this? Oh, and then there's like Orko throwing up some force field, and Orko looks like a badass. Yep, that's why I like that cartoon, man. And I remember watching the one from the 80s where he's fighting that fat guy and his leg gets stuck in the dude's stomach. He's like, that's why I'm Lord Jaggy's bodyguard. You'll never get past me. And then then he goes after him again, and then he's like, and it's like his stomach is all spinning in a circle, and he like stabs him right in the middle of the circle, and he's like, ha ha, see, good as new, nothing's wrong. And then like Kenshiro's like, think again, asshole, you're already dead. And he's like, huh? And he's like, his stomach just explodes. Japanese people are crazy. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I remember that line, like, think again, asshole, you're already dead. All right, so next one is April showers. So this one will be fun. And this is the last one unless somebody wants to get a commission, Because I'll go long and do one more if somebody wants one. Yeah, this one's not going to take me very long, actually. Yeah. No, no, no. All right, here we go. There's already a lot of water in this card too. Notice that I think OS1. What's the heavy metal or the rock guy who's getting electrocuted? There's a lot of lightning bolts and people getting electrocuted in early GPK sets. Electric Bill, like, you know, John Pym must like drawing guys getting electrocuted. All right. Yep. I don't know. I remember electrocution used to be very popular in the 80s. I don't know, for some reason. It was just a cool way to kill people. Oh, okay. Must have been. Split screen. You guys are fun. See, that looks good already. I'm going to do the hair loosely because I'm mainly going to just kind of freehand that with my pen. I don't want to like make it too have it lacking a lot of life, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think you guys can tell I'm going to be able to get through this one kind of quick. The reason I say that is just like, you know, I've drawn this character a lot, just like Atom Bomb, so like I'm pretty much know exactly how to do this. You know, it's like when you have a plumber come over to your house and like they fix it really quick and you're like, dude, that was really fast, that must have been easy. It's like, nope, I've just done this a lot. So I'm not really tripping, you know what I mean? It's like I get exactly what I have to do here. Here we go. So you do the yellow first, and then you go in later with the other colors. Alright. And the trick is you leave the white to kind of suggest electricity in the rain jacket too. Yeah, it's funny drawing this character it's like it always reminds me of Kathy. I don't know if you guys ever read comics when you were younger, like newspaper comics, but there's like a comic strip called Kathy, and the face of the character kind of looked like this, but she would always go ack and have her mouth open like this. So this character always reminds me of that. I tried to explain this to somebody once, and they had no idea what character I was talking about. And I realized a lot of people didn't grow up reading newspaper comics like I did. But I realize that now. I see kids on their cell phones and stuff. They're not going to make time to read a newspaper comic strip when they can watch a YouTube video. You know what I mean? Now you see what I was talking about with the hair? It's just more fun to kind of just hit it with the marker directly. Yeah, I remember that one too. Yeah, my favorite comic strips were Foxtrot and Doonesbury and Bloom County. Bloom County, aka Outland, was my favorite comic strip. What's up, man? Do any of you guys remember Bloom County or Outland? It was really popular in the 80s. It was about this penguin named Opus. It was kind of a political comic strip, but it was a lot of fun. You know, I just like the adventures this penguin would get up to. Yeah, the guy who drew Family Circus, his name is Bill Keane. He lived here in Arizona, and he's actually buried here. If you go to his grave, it's this big sarcophagus because clearly he was rich. Uh, and the sarcophagus has pictures of the heads of all the Family Circus characters all around it, and his name on his grave is in the Family Circus font. I actually need to do a video there one of these days. Yeah, look it up. It's like Bill Keane Grave, Arizona. And it's just like the whole thing. It's like this is the grave of the Family Circus, pretty much. And when I was a kid years ago, there used to be this political cartoonist I really liked for the LA Times, and he died years ago. His grave in California is just like his signature at the bottom of his political cartoons. Yeah, it is creepy. It's super creepy. Like, I get him or his kids probably thought it was like a good tribute to, like, his career, but like, it's kind of weird. I remember there's this wrestler named Eddie Guerrero, and there's a cemetery like 15 minutes from here, and that's where he's buried. There's a grave of a little kid like 2 rows ahead of his, and it has the kid's face like laser engraved on it. Then it has all these like characters like SpongeBob and stuff also on it. It's really sad. That's what I thought every time I've seen it. I mean, in general, graves are sad, I mean, I've been to a lot of them just because I think it's, cool to pay respect to people you like. But yeah, you see stuff like that and it's like, ugh. It's also kind of trippy just because, like, I'm older now, So a lot of people that I grew up watching, like on cartoons and TV shows and movies, are dead. So like I'm just like, oh cool, I'd like to check that grave out just because like I was a big fan, you know. But it's also like you go there and it's like, oh, that's sad. Like if you guys ever watched the Dukes of Hazzard, you know there was the narrator. He's like, oh, how the Duke boys gonna get out of this one? Like that guy was a country western singer named Waylon Jennings, and he's like buried in like this public cemetery in Mesa, which is like, you know, like 20 minutes from where we are and where I am. And like, you know, he was pretty famous and his grave is nice, but it's like, you know, laser etched black marble, you know, but it's in like all the other graves around him are like, you know, poor and there's no grass in that cemetery. It's kind of like sad, you know. When I would get Scholastic book orders, the school always had to have Garfield. Me too. I would always get Garfield books, and like there's one it's like where Garfield goes to like oh, that's cool. I only knew his other kid, Shooter Jennings. Those Griffin boys better grow a set of those Duke boys better grow a set of wings or start flapping their arms real fast. Like that, yeah. I used to love the General Lee, you know, the Dukes of Hazzard car. I even had a Power Wheels when I was a kid. You know, that was like those cars for little kids of the General Lee. You know, it's like that was I. See, that's what I miss now is cool cars from like movies or TV shows. Movies or TV shows don't have cool cars anymore. Because when I was a kid, they had like the A-Team van. Oh, okay. I hadn't seen that. I thought that's what you were referencing. All right, later, Mike. Yeah, the A-Team van. That was one of my favorite. I like Night Kit from Knight Rider. Like that's the kind of stuff I miss in TV shows. All right, later, man. I'll finish this guy up and then we'll call it a day since people are into the break. And some days people are into the breaks. I'm not bitter about it. All right, finish this guy in a second. And then I'll just work on some cards off stream. I love the Fall Guy. Dude, like, I've tried to explain that show to people. Like, I don't remember that show. I'm like, dude. All right, cool. Yeah, like, you know, I love the Fall Guy. The $6 million man in it, and he was just a stunt man. And even the theme song, I don't like country music, but I still like that theme song for that show. Because I'm the unknown stunt man that makes Eastwood look so fine. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Thanks for another awesome stream, Victor. Think about the Cylon Warrior from Battlestar Galactica. Fall Guy and Greatest American Hero were my favorites. You know what's funny? I always watched The Greatest American Hero, and like it always made me mad that he like never got any better at being a superhero, even though he had the suit. Thanks, man. But yeah, I love the Fall Guy. I love that his truck, you know, and it was about stuntman. And that's like, I feel like that's still a cool concept for a show. I wish someone would do like a show like that now. It doesn't have to have the country music theme song. Yeah, it's so good. That's like one of the best theme songs. And I swear people like, didn't you ever watch The Fall Guy? Do I remember Super Fuzz? No, I don't. Yeah, Greatest American Hero, I remember that had a good theme song too, but I don't remember how it goes. But I used to watch like the Fall Guy every single day when I was a little kid, and I'm talking little like single digit age. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to listen to that theme song too, because I remember the beat to it. It was like ba boom boom boom, ba boom boom boom, ba bum 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 bum. You know, there's like somebody talking, somebody talking, somebody talking here, cause I'm the unknown stuntman. You know, it was a good song. It was catchy. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Da-da-da. Yep, that's it. See, you only had to say a little bit, and I knew what you were talking about. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. But yeah, I liked that show, but it made me mad. He never got any better at being a superhero. It's like, dude, improve. Honestly, I'm gonna be serious. That's also why. Did you guys ever watch that show, Chuck, on NBC? You know, with Zachary, what's his face? Yeah, he never flew good. It's like, dude, you have the access to this super suit and you're just not getting better at it. It would make me mad. That's child logic. Exactly. That's my favorite line in that song. I used to watch the old Fantasy Island. Mas, the plane, the plane. Hello, and welcome to Fantasy Island. I am Mr. Rourke. You know what's funny? Remember, do you guys remember last year they put out a Fantasy Island movie, right? That was a horror movie. And there were all these people were like, oh, I can't believe they made Fantasy Island a horror movie. And I'm like, dude, how old are you? Because in the 90s, they brought back Fantasy Island and it was a horror show. It was, and it had Malcolm McDowell, the guy from Clockwork Orange. He was Mr. Rourke. And one of the girls from Twin Peaks, she was like this like genie, like this magical being he had imprisoned on the island that helped him make people's dreams come true. And everyone else like that worked on the island was like, you know, a person who was damned to hell. You know, they were stuck working for Rourke. I'm like, dude, yeah, the last time it came back, it was a horror show. You just don't remember or you weren't around to see it. But I just remember that. He's like, I'm Mr. Rourke. Welcome to Fantasy Island, where all your dreams will come true. You know, like that. I'm like, dude, I wouldn't trust this guy. Listen to his voice. It's like he's clearly British and evil. Mr. Rourke, this isn't the fantasy I was expecting. Well, you have to learn to expect the unexpected on Fantasy Island. You know, versus like Ricardo Montalban on the 70s show. It's like the dude from Greatest American Hero ended up doing late night cheesy porn. No, he didn't. He still does conventions and stuff. Or did he? No, because, yeah, he was in this 80s horror movie called House. You know, and then he was also a sleazy reporter on Heroes. Maybe he did that, like, you know, in the 90s or something. But I do remember he was on Heroes for sure. All right. Well, these are the 3 for today. I think they came out pretty good. Oh, yeah, it's all, you know, a lot of people did do Skinamax kind of movies, so I can believe that. The girl who played Punky Brewster, I remember when I was in high school, we went to Sacramento, which is the state capital, for like a U.S. government civics competition, and we had cable in our rooms, and we had Cinemax. and there was like this Skinamax movie playing, and it had the girl who played Punky Brewster in it, and she was like full on like naked. This is before she had a breast reduction. I was like, holy crap, that's Soleil Moon Frye, and she's doing softcore porn. And now then a few years later, she got a breast reduction. She was on the original Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So, people can recover from doing Skinamax. I think she even has a Punky Brewster show on Peacock now. Like Punky Brewster is a grown-up. That's funny. Hey, people gotta eat, It's like, hey, people gotta eat. What you gonna do? All right. Oh, well, I guess that's it for today. Well, I'll give it 10, it's almost 6. So, I'll give, if anybody else wants to get one done, just hit me up. If not, we'll just chat for a little bit and then I'll turn it off. It's like, you're doing porn? Shit, people gotta eat. This one came out good. I really like that one. Oh yeah, no problem. I'm glad you like the sketches. Just finished my Gatorade. I drink a lot of Gatorade, clearly. I didn't get a chance to make Chinese food yesterday. We ended up going to get Hawaiian food. So I still have the chicken, so I'm going to make our Japanese food. See, I messed up. I said the same thing yesterday. Night, Jerry. So I'm going to make some yakisoba noodles with like stir fry and stuff today. So we'll see how that comes out. I'll have to post a picture. Yeah, I think they all came out rad. I like the moon background on him and everything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you can, tell your friends to... Oh, awesome, man. Yes, Commandant Lassard was her adopted father. I don't remember his name. I think his name was either Brandon or her dog's name was Brandon. No, his name was Brandon. That's it. Dude, I remember too much about Punky Brewster. She always called him by his first name. Oh, Punky, you're going to be the death of me. I'm sorry, Brandon. Did you guys ever see the Punky Brewster cartoon? Oh shit, that's awesome, Jerry. The Bellagio's super cool. There's a Punky Brewster cartoon where she had like a magical wish granting like animal called Glomer. It was pretty weird. Yeah, I remember too much shit from my childhood, man. It's weird. Glomer.
Gee, Punky, what wish do you want granted today?
I don't know, Glomer. Right? Telling you, kids' cartoons were weird. There was this like one episode where she wished she had a friend or something, and Glomer took a picture of Punky and made a copy of her, and the other Punky was straight up trying to murder her and take her place. Yeah, I'm telling you, kids' cartoons are way darker than, the stuff kids have to look at now. I've seen cartoons for kids now, and it's like really like, like boring stuff like, Bluey, where's our pail of water? And here's like, Glomer, evil Punky's trying to kill me. I know. Hey, it's fun. This is like a straight up nostalgia cast, so it's all good. All right. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day on the stream today. I might do a secret stream at some point tomorrow. I don't know when. But if I do, I'll upload it here on Monday. If any of you guys, I loved Captain Caveman. Captain Caveman. If any of you guys want commissions for next week, just hit me up. We'll make it happen. Until then, I'm going to work on commissions for other people. I'm going to work on Patrick's big commission order, see if I can get that finished this weekend and clear my slate. And until next time, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll let you guys check out some breaks, and I will be back next week. These two are your winners. This one is Hatbox Mike. But yeah, these two are for Larry. This one is for Mike. All right. And if you can, guys, please tell your friends to subscribe to the channel. We're really close to 2,300. No, they didn't. I'm just gonna send all the stuff from this week to you. Oh, he might have. If I have the address, I'll send it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna send them all to you, and then moving forward, we'll do addresses or something. Because I have a big stack to send you already, so I'm just gonna send these priority, and then just insure them. So, but yeah, all right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. And until next time, stay safe. Enjoy the other GPK videos out there. Stu Parkin knows you. I don't recognize that name off the top of my head, so I don't know. He hasn't contacted me. If he has, I can't remember. Cool Stu. I just can't remember right now. Like, maybe it'll ring a bell later. All right. Yeah. Oh, I was talking. Oh, he messaged me. That's right. Anyway, yeah, we'll get it all worked out. All right. Till next time. Yes, he messaged me earlier today. That's right. But yeah, we'll figure it all out. If there's any other questions, we'll figure it all out. All right. Man, there's a lot of Castlevania soundtracks. Alright, but yeah, we're going to end this one now. And thanks, Bobby, fist bump. Enjoy your streams. You guys have fun this weekend. Stay safe. And hopefully I'll talk to you all later this week. If you can, please subscribe to the channel or share the channel to a friend. I'm just trying to build the traffic up. And yeah, I'll talk to you all later. Have fun and peace out.